People think they form their beliefs through logic. But most beliefs don't come from thinking. They come from watching what everyone else accepts and copying it. This is called social proof, and it is one of the most powerful psychological forces ever measured. Not because humans are weak, but because the brain was built for survival in groups, not for independent truth-seeking. Imagine a prehistoric human standing at the edge of a forest. They see 10 people running. Their brain doesn't ask, "What is the evidence?" It asks, "What does the group know that I don't?" The safest move is to follow. This instinct never left us. Neuroscience shows that when you are unsure, your brain's decision-making regions shut down and the areas linked to imitation light up. Your brain literally waits for others to think first. You call it research. It's actually copying. In the 1950s, Solomon Asch ran one of the most disturbing experiments in psychology. He placed participants in a room with actors and asked a simple question: which line is longer? When the actors intentionally gave the wrong answer, 75% of real participants also chose the wrong answer at least once. They didn't do it because they believed it. They did it because disagreement felt dangerous. Their brains reacted as if they were facing social rejection, a threat processed in the same region as physical pain. Truth becomes irrelevant when your brain thinks survival is at stake. Another study from the University of Leeds showed that a crowd of 200 people can be led by just 5% simply by walking confidently in one direction. The rest unconsciously follow. This isn't rational. It's evolutionary programming. Now add the internet. Social media didn't create social proof. It industrialized it. Likes, views, shares, reviews, they are not feedback. They are signals your brain treats as truth. A study published in Science found that positive ratings artificially inflate perceived credibility. Even when the information is false, people rate it as more believable if others have engaged with it. In other words, belief spreads through visibility, not accuracy. This is why misinformation spreads faster than corrections, why scams gain victims after someone else falls for them, why cults grow even when outsiders see the red flags. Humans don't ask, "Is this true?" They ask, "Why does everyone else believe this?" And the brain fills in the gaps. Social proof builds belief the same way waves shape sand. Slowly, quietly, by repetition, not reason. You adopt the restaurant with the longest line, the product with the most reviews, the guru with the loudest followers, the opinion with the most retweets. Not because it is correct, but because it is safe. Your brain is trying to avoid the pain of standing alone. It isn't searching for truth, it's searching for belonging. And in that process, belief stops being a conclusion. It becomes a copy of the majority. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most beliefs are not chosen. They are inherited through observation. You don't adopt the crowd's behavior. You adopt the crowd's confidence. And once enough people believe a lie, it stops being a lie. It becomes social reality, until someone is brave enough to break the pattern. But that requires what the brain fears most: standing alone before the crowd decides what is true.